today we're actually having a picnic up at our house, which I know is kind of dangerous, so I'm really surprised my sister-in-laws agreed to bring all their kids up here. But we're gonna have a picnic and we're gonna write Bible verses on the walls.
Can you get it?
White. Dusty.
It's September 8th and we drove from Orlando up to see our new house before we headed to our current house. And they got most of the roof done this last week, so hopefully this next week they'll finish putting on our roof and they'll work on the pavilion out back, and hopefully we'll get some staircases soon. So here you can see a pretty good view of the back of the house. They haven't put the roof on over here, and of course they haven't done the pavilion, which is going to go 16 feet out from the keeping room right there. It's the third weekend in September, and this week they got quite a bit done. You can see that they put up most of the shingles, and all of the shingles on the back of the house are done as well. So last month when I gave you a little tour of our house, this room did not have a ceiling on it yet, so it looks pretty good. We're really excited to see that happen this week. So they have half of a staircase built. I'm not sure if I'm brave enough to do that, Raj. Yeah, but you're super brave. It's September 19th and I am out here at the house all by myself. Roger is on his way up from work, and we're discussing our kitchen layout today, trying to figure out exactly where everything's going so that when the electrician comes back tomorrow, he knows exactly where lights and outlets and everything are going to go. It's September 30 and we found out the other day that our windows and doors, our exterior doors, are in Chattanooga and they should be here later this week. And then hopefully by the time we get back from Ireland, they will all be installed in the house. And as you can see, they have done a lot of wiring this month. They're almost finished. They're not quite finished yet. So there were a few places that they missed outlets that I'm hoping they're still gonna put them in. For example, I wanna have outlets on either side of the door so that I can put pots right here and then decorate them for Christmas. And I also want to have a minimum of one. Originally I wanted two, but I kind of got talked down. Roger, the electrician, and her contractor do not understand why I want two outlets on either side. But I think I'll end up with one, and I'll just have the garland go up and around the door, and then I'll have any lights that I have in pots on either side, it'll just connect up and over. So it won't be a big deal, but hopefully they're still putting in an outlet there, and then two outlets here. And then moving inside, on Friday, Roger and I went to Floor & Decor in Atlanta. They have one in Knoxville and Atlanta, and we picked out our tile for our entry, our side entry. So we're gonna have like this dark grayish, almost black colored tile, and it's gonna be in the laundry room, in this mud room area, the hallway, and the half bathroom. And you can also see that they started doing plumbing this last week, and they should be done with the plumbing this week sometime. So that should be done by the time we get back from Ireland as well. And oh, we hadn't seen this. When we left on Thursday, they hadn't done this yet, but they put our fireplace in and they put the piping all the way up. So that's done as well. And we have the fireplace in there and that fireplace in, and they've done the piping in that one as well. And there's also a third one over here that they've installed. So there is a pipe in our island. It actually has to be moved over. They already realized that it needs to be moved over. They just haven't done it yet. So we're gonna have a little prep sink here, and then our microwave is gonna be under the counter here, and then we're gonna have a secondary oven in the island here. So we also, another thing that we did on Friday is that we decided that we are going to do, we're not gonna do pre-finished hardwood floors. We're going to have it unfinished. We're going to do white oak unfinished floors, and then we are going to do like a really dark, like ebony, almost black, like really dark floors throughout our house. So the hardwoods are going to run from our bedroom all the way through here, and I'm also going to have it in the pantry and my office and everything in here. And the only place that we have planned for carpet right now is eventually when we finish out the basement, we'll have carpet. And then we're also going to do carpet whenever we finish the bonus rooms above the garage and above the carport. But I decided I did not want to do carpet in the kids' bedrooms or in our bedroom because, well, the main reason I didn't want it in the kids' bedrooms is because I know kids get sick in the middle of the night and I did not want to be trying to clean up that off of floors. So I know that might sound crazy, but that was my reason for not wanting to do carpet in the kids' bedrooms. And I'm not sure if I showed you this before, but they put in, they cut out the area up here that's going to be our Juliet balcony. It's not really like, it doesn't have any like, it doesn't step out or anything. It's just going to have double doors and then there's going to be a railing that goes across it. So that we can open those doors up there and we can see the view out towards the mountains. And we also decided when we were at Floor & Decor, Roger has been talking about this for a while now. We haven't picked out the tile yet, but you can see the chandelier comes down right here and it's centered between the door and the staircase. And we're going to do a rectangle of tile right here in the center of the foyer area. And Roger is thinking about black marble or white marble. We haven't decided yet, but that's going to be a little statement piece right there. We also had on Thursday, we had a meeting with the electrician, with the plumber, with our contractor. We were out here for several hours. But we started talking with our contractor about what our kitchen is going to look like and our master bathroom and our laundry room so that he can start getting concept pictures drawn of what we're looking for there. And something that our electrician, our contractor, and our carpenter keeps asking us about, everyone is surprised that we have outlets inside of our vanities in our master bathroom. And I know that might be strange to some people, but Roger and I like to keep our electric toothbrushes underneath so they're not sitting out on top of our vanities. Not only does it not, like, it's not necessarily really pretty looking, but I mean, that's my personal reason, but also for like sanitary purposes, it's better to keep your toothbrush not sitting on top of a counter, but rather having it hidden away. And I know a lot of people might not think about that, but I mean, when you flush a toilet, I mean, that's all coming up in the air and that's like landing everywhere. I know that sounds really gross, but it's the truth. So for sanitary purposes, it's good to keep your toothbrush like away, closed off somewhere. So that's why we have outlets inside of our vanities so that we can keep our electric toothbrushes under there. For this staircase, we had originally planned that this was just going to be one big square landing, but because we decided to do 10-foot ceilings in order to be able to have enough steps to get up, we had to make this a triangular one up there, which isn't a big deal because we obviously didn't want the staircase sticking out into our foyer. So that's another minor adjustment that we had to make to this house. So one fun feature that we're adding to our house is we're going to have speakers in a lot of the rooms downstairs that are all connected to a sound system that's in my laundry room. Well, so that we can play like Christmas music throughout the whole house, or I can like listen to an audiobook while I'm doing laundry and cooking and like moving about the whole house without having to have like headphones in and stuff. So that'll be really fun. I realized that I didn't show you guys upstairs in the last video because we didn't have a staircase, and I was not willing to climb the ladder to show you a video because I did that one time and it was terrifying and I wasn't going to go up there again until we had a staircase. So I'm going to show you what's upstairs. And honestly, it's still scary climbing up these stairs because the boards up here on the upper half are kind of small, so it's really scary. Anyways, so our plan is to have a railing here, and I guess there'd also have to be a railing here. And then I'm actually standing in, Roger and I are gonna build built-ins right here, and we're actually thinking of doing like desk type built-ins so that our kids can study here someday in the future. Oh, and something I forgot to mention about the first floor. I'm not sure if you can see, but we have outlets above the fireplace, and I'm gonna actually have a big mirror right above, like sitting on top of the mantle, so those won't be visible, but that's for Christmas lights. And then I also have outlets up here, which looks funny now, but I'm planning on on my own. Roger said if I really wanted built-ins that I could pay for them. So I'm gonna find a carpenter to build built-ins here and here, and then there'll be outlets up above that will be hidden from down below. You'll probably see them from up here, but they'll be white, so they won't really be visible. So that I can set things on top and do Christmas decor and twinkle lights and stuff. If you know any reasonably priced carpenters in the Chattanooga area who build like, custom built-ins and stuff like that, let me know, because I am going to be getting some quotes soon. But anyways, so up here we have the 3 bedrooms. We have one in here, which we keep joking is going to go to our favorite kid, since this view is pretty much amazing. And I keep joking that I'm gonna be the favorite kid and I'm just gonna move up here because I really like this view. Anyways, so we have a Jack and Jill bathroom in here with 2 sinks and a closet, which I do not actually remember saying we were gonna have a closet in here, so I really like that. I didn't know there was gonna be room for that. As you can tell, I have not been up here very much. And then the bathroom area in here that goes into a 2nd bedroom over here. And this doesn't have a bad view either. I really like looking down the driveway. I think it's really pretty. And you can kind of see some of the mountains over there as well. But anyways, so this is the 2nd bedroom. And then come back out here and there's a 3rd bedroom right here. And this one is nice. It doesn't have one big window. It has 2 windows, which I also really like. And we have a 2nd bathroom in here. It's a little bit smaller because it's not a Jack and Jill, but it's pretty good sized. And then this is going to be bonus area. I actually just walked through the door right here. So this is the door. It'll be closed off here. But we plan on finishing this pretty soon. We're thinking we might actually finish it when we do the basement, because I mean this place is already all wired in, so really it doesn't need much more than what we're doing for the basement. The basement would actually take more work than up here, so we're thinking we'll just do it all at the same time, but we'll see. Anyways, so if for some reason we have like a million kids, like more than 3, we could eventually turn this back room into a bedroom if we wanted to. It's actually really big, so technically it could be like 2 bedrooms, or we could do like bunk beds or something in here. I have no idea, but there's a lot of space in here. And right now, it's actually a step down. Originally, it was all going to be 1 level, but that would mean that our garage would be like 12 feet tall or something ridiculously tall. So Roger asked if they could drop this down a couple of steps so that we could have more space in here, which worked out great because now the knee walls are farther than they would have been, and it adds a lot of space. So anyways, so when we do finish this off, Roger plans to put a pool table or like arcade games or something in this room right here. So I don't really care what he does. He can do whatever he wants in the basement or these bonus rooms, as long as I can do whatever I want on the main floor. No. Okay, so apparently he gets to do whatever he wants in the basement and the bonus rooms and the main floor. Everywhere. He thinks he's the king of the world. So that's everything that happened in September, and hopefully October will be another exciting month and we'll see a lot more progress in like the windows and doors will be put in, and we're going to be picking out our exterior siding, so electrical and plumbing. Possibly the siding. We'll definitely have our exterior doors and windows in, and we'll be picking out our interior doors and trim, and so we're moving along quite a bit. I feel like we should be in by Christmas. Just kidding. We'll probably be in February, March, April at the latest, but it feels like we're getting closer. So see you next month.